Hey, LaGrave family, where does our help come from? Our help comes from the Lord, the maker of heaven and earth. And our help is in the name of Jesus Christ, who's the same yesterday, today, and forever. For this devotion, I am turning toward a book called The Book of Uncommon Prayer. This was given to me at my ordination a couple of years ago at LaGrave by a really good friend. It's by a writer named Brian Doyle, who has since passed away since publishing this book. And what has drawn me to read this particular prayer for you today is thinking about Jesus' command to love our enemies. So if you look that up in Matthew chapter 5, something that strikes me about that little passage, loving our enemies, doing good to those who hate us, blessing those who persecute us. And then Jesus goes on and he talks about, if you greet only your brothers and sisters, what are you doing more than others? And it strikes me that the enemies that Jesus may be referring to in that passage could be people who are known by name. If you could greet a brother or a sister by name, perhaps also you would know the names of people who are your enemies. Now, I'm not splendidly comfortable with acknowledging that anyone could be my enemy because Jesus commands us to love them. But that's where this prayer from Brian Doyle, I think, comes in. I just want to read it for you. Granted, it's a tough assignment, the original assignment. I get that. Love. Lord help us, could we not have had something easier, like astrophysics or quantum mechanics? But no, love those you cannot love. Love those who are poor and broken and fouled and dirty and sick with sores. Love those who wish to strike you on both cheeks. Find Christ in each heart, even those. Preach the gospel and only if necessary talk about it. Be the word. It is easy to advise and pronounce and counsel and suggest and lecture. It is not so easy to do what must be done without sometimes shrieking. Bring love like a bright weapon against the dark. The rabbi did not say build churches or retreat houses or secure a fleet of cars for general use or convene conferences or issue position papers. He was pretty blunt about the hungry and the naked and the sick. He was not reasonable, and we forget this. The church is not a reasonable idea. The church should be a verb. When it is only a noun, it is not what the founder asked of us. I hope that those words from Brian Doyle encourage you in our love for one another, sometimes our love for one another in the church with those with whom we disagree, within our families where bonds may be strained. So I'm pulling for you today in the hard work of love wherever you may be. May the peace of Christ go with you wherever you may be. May he shelter you in the wilderness and protect you in the storm. May he fill you with thanksgiving at the wonders he has shown you. And may he bring us home rejoicing, face to face again, once more.